Hello, hi everyone, and welcome to A Course in Miracles Workbook for Students. I'm Micah. I'm speaking to you from the island of Maui. And we're working today on Lesson 11 of the Workbook for A Course in Miracles. But I'm going to start reading the main ideas from the beginning of Lesson 1. I'm going to do this for a number of the first lessons because that way we can kind of remember what it was we've already done and see how today's lesson is changing the way we see the world and changing our total perception and the way it's working. And so Lesson 1 said, nothing I see in this room or on this street, from this window, or in this place means anything. Basically, nothing I see means anything. 2, I've given everything I see all the meaning that it has for me. 3, I do not understand anything that I see. 4, these thoughts do not mean anything. They are like the things I see in this room. Number 5, I'm never upset for the reason I think. Number 6, I'm upset because I see something that's not there. What do I see? I see only the past. In fact, number 8, my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. Number 9, I see nothing as it is now. And yesterday's lesson was, my thoughts do not mean anything. And today's lesson, my meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. This is the first idea we have had that is related to a major phase of the correction process, the reversal of the thinking of the world. That's the correction process that A Course in Miracles is taking us through, which is the reversal of the thinking of the world. It seems as if the world determines what you perceive. You know, you look out there and you see the world, and whatever's happening out there, you think that it's determined by outside of you, what you're seeing. That's what we think, and it's the way I've always thought. But today's idea introduces the concept that your thoughts determine the world you see. Just the opposite of what we normally think. And it tells us to be glad indeed to practice the idea in its initial form, for it is this idea, in this idea is your release made sure. The key to forgiveness lies in it. And you'll see as we go along that a major theme in the Course in Miracles is forgiveness, and how to really, truly forgive or let go of the past. The practice periods for today's idea, are to be undertaken somewhat differently from the previous ones. Begin with your eyes closed and repeat the idea slowly to yourself. My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. Then open your eyes and look about, near and far, up and down, anywhere. During the minute or so to be spent in using the idea, merely repeat it to yourself, being sure to do so without haste and with no sense of urgency or effort. So you're just going to look around. You're not in a hurry. And you're seeing what your eyes lay on, and you're saying, my meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. To do these exercises for maximum benefit, the eyes should move from one thing to another fairly rapidly, since they should not linger on anything in particular. The words, however, should be used in an unhurried, even leisurely fashion. The introduction to this idea, in particular, should be practiced as casually as possible. It contains the foundation for peace, relaxation, and freedom from worry that we are trying to achieve. On concluding the exercises, close your eyes and repeat the idea once more slowly to yourself. My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. 3 practice periods today will be probably sufficient. However, if there is little or no uneasiness and an inclination to do more, as many as 5 times may be undertaken. More than this is not recommended. So this idea, my meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. And it builds upon the previous ideas that we've already been kind of dealing with, that when you look around and you see that I've given all the meaning to everything I see in this room or outside that window or anywhere, all the meaning that it has. But the thing is that my mind is preoccupied with the past and past thoughts and all the things. I'm not really seeing things as they are now. I'm seeing the past. And the past is not here. It's gone. It doesn't exist. So, that is why we're seeing a meaningless world, because the world we're seeing is based on the meaningless thoughts. And the reason our thoughts are meaningless is because our mind is preoccupied with the past. It's not preoccupied with the here and now. And what's past doesn't exist. And that's why it's meaningless. So anyway, have a good time today with this. And remember what it said about you don't want to hurry it. Just casually and leisurely look about and tell yourself that my meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. Aloha, and I will see you tomorrow.